And hello there folks, I'm RJB from RJB TV, and tonight we've got not RJB TV playing against Gensay. This is gonna be fun. Someone using my name to play against a legendary player like Gensay. It's not me, I can guarantee you that. And I do know who it is, but I figured it might be fun to just keep the mystery around for a little while longer, and I'll reveal who it is at the end of the video. But this person just thought it was fun to play under my name, even though it's not me, and to play against Gensay. And I'm not sure if Gensay was aware at the time that he was not playing against me, even though he doesn't even know me, so it shouldn't even matter that he doesn't know it's not me, because he doesn't know me to begin with. But it is in fact someone smurfing, pretending to be me, while not being me, while I didn't know that this person was pretending to be me. It's kind of a complex situation where nobody knew except this guy himself. Anyway, not RJB TV against Gensay. Gensay here on the pink Terran on the bottom corner of the map, and not RJB TV here on the top right of the map. So top right, bottom right. And I gotta adjust the sound settings just a little bit. It's a little bit too high for the replay, in my opinion, for casting. Like, the difference is, like, when you're playing, you want a little bit higher game sound, but when you're casting, you want to reduce the game sound, because otherwise the game sound starts overpowering the caster, in this case, me. Because for some reason, I can't find the right settings somewhere to have a more prominent voice recording. I'm not sure how that works. Anyway, not RGB starts up with the Nexus into a gateway in the front, and another gateway, is a double gateway there in the front. Gensay there started off with a barracks before supply depot. He's already scouting the map, looking for an opportunity to rush, which might work out, might not work out, because not RJB TV, not RJB TV. He's going for triple gateway, and might go for a pylon and a forge sometime soon, but he's planning on having some zealots out to protect himself against this triple barrack aggression from Gensay. Is that going to work out for Gensay, or is it going to work out for not RJB TV, who's saving up a nice little bank of money so he can start producing triple zealot from those gateways and maybe get a second or third Nexus? What I do know, and what does appear to be the case, is that not RJB TV is floating a lot of money there in the bank. So Gensay has found not RJB TV, and not RJB TV has not yet found Gensay. Gensay now starting a gas, getting an academy as well. He's going to go for Stim, Marine, and Medic. Whereas not RJB TV going for a Forge. No Cyber Core there yet, but there it is. There's a Cyber Core coming up right now. One gas there on the side, finished up, going to start mining gas. And he actually select the correct gas. Like if you select this one or this one, the pros will spawn on the wrong side of the gas, which is kind of inconvenient and does slow down your gas income by quite a little bit. So double zealot there, triple zealot there coming out onto the map to fight against those marines that are coming in. Is 7 marines. Gensay coming 5 zealots. That's a lot more than I thought. The marines do have to stay away. Probe gets taken down, so cannons are not going to get warped in just yet. Might have to pull one probe from the back to the front. We got Academy finished up and Stim on the way. Triple Medic there in the barracks is being queued up. He's preparing himself for Stim Medic break on that front door. Zealots are pushing those marines away because without range and without speed and without medics, the Zealots are currently just a little bit stronger than those marines are. Gensay's going to keep trying though. He's going to keep trying to fight. Not RJB TV gets on top of the marines, but only one marine goes down, one zealot goes down as well. But more zealots are spawning there. Triple gateway, or triple cannon. There in the front. 4 cannons in the front. Not RJB TV is playing this very, very safe. Gensay coming across the map there. He's got triple medic. I'd say 12, 14 marines, maybe 15. Don't think trying to break through is going to work, but he might try to. Gensay is one of the few people who will try to brute force something because he's just in that situation feeling a little bit too arrogant, where he thinks that I can make this work, so I'm going to make it work, even if the chances are pretty damn low. So So we're gonna wait and see. Is Gensay gonna pull the trigger and try to break through, or is it gonna fail? Robo there on the way for not RJB TV. Robo in the back as well, and a Citadel, what we're doing there on the side. We've got Gensay going for Marine range, getting a command center as well, getting a second gas, and getting a factory and engineering bay there for Dark Templars, and of course the factory for tanks. Zealots there. He'll try to scout the middle, but they walk right into Marines. One Zealot goes down to Fire Bats. So at the moment, not RJB TV is contained within his base, waiting for either Gensay to push or for himself to break out with some Shuttle Reaver support. So the Shuttle Reaver is what he's going to go for. He's got the Citadel Doom finished up, not getting Zealot speed yet. He's got 4 gas mining already. That's a lot of gas coming into his economy. I'm getting a couple more gateways. Starport, actually. This is a starport. Looks like Gensay is deciding to pull back home, because at this point it's going to be more or less impossible to break through. Scans not RJB TV's base first, scans the back, sees the Citadel and the Robo. Double Reaver now on the way there for not RJB TV, getting support bait number 3. Might even get number 4. Yeah, it's going to be a drop first. Although I do think there's a realistic chance that not RJB TV might go for a Zealot Reaver frontal break attempt on Gensay. He's going to move into the middle of the map. Honestly, not quite sure what not RJB TV is up to, but Gensay is preparing himself pretty well for arguably whatever option not RJB TV has to throw at him. Gonna be Reavers. Oh, Gensay not paying attention. Gensay gonna lose those Marines with a double scarab shot. Loses most of them, loses even more of them. Medics go down as well. So that is a pretty good pickup there for not RJB TV, who's now getting level 1 attack and Zealot speed and a Templar's Archive there in the back. He's spending his money pretty well, to be honest. So Gensay they're gonna wall off the front with one more supply depot to make sure those Zealots can't walk through. Got the siege mode double siege tanks actually there in the front. Gonna try to kill the siege tanks with the scarab shots. Gets them both. Gets one. He's gonna get just one more shot off on the other tank. Gonna kill the wall first. Reaver's still within range of the tank. Relocates it just a tiny little bit, just a little bit further away. And he saves the Reaver. Kills the supply depot in the front. Wraith comes in. Gonna kill the shuttle. Shuttle has to run away very quick. But Wraith is just as fast as the shuttle, so the shuttle goes down. Reaver's crawling back home, the walk of shame. But of course, they're coming across the map to kill the Wraith. And that's gonna be a big drop, actually. It's gonna be a pretty big drop. So I'm gonna pick up those double Reavers. He's got triple shuttle on the map. And gonna have to put a couple more Zealots into this third shuttle. Got a Corsair there as well, getting Templars, 2 more shuttles finishing up, so gonna put a lot more units in there and go for a 5 shuttle drop on Gensay, who might not be expecting a 5 shuttle drop to be coming out. He's getting detection on the sides, turrets as well. Got a Wraith, big drop there on the left side, gets spotted out by Marines that were there on the scene to do exactly this. See those shuttles. Marines a level 1 attack. Got 2 starports here. Getting a Wraiths, might have Cloak. Getting 2 more factories as well. And you're back at home. We have a dropship coming in to kill not RJB TV's workers. And it doesn't look like he knows. He knows. He saw it with the Corsair there on the side. So pulling the Reavers right back to the backside to kill those 2 tanks before they kill the probes. Gets a shot up on a cannon a little bit too far away to hit the probes themselves. So RJB TV, who is not RJB TV, but the fake RJB TV, saves his probes with very little effort. Just a couple of units there on the sides, protecting and detecting and giving some vision. So it's going to be a 5 shuttle drop in the end. And he's preparing another one already at the same time. Looks like Gensay looks pretty well protected, to be honest, but this is a big drop. It's probably gonna go all the way into the backside. Marines are stimming in. He's unloading on the side. Got Templars, got Reavers. Reavers get maybe 1 or 2 Scarabs off. Temple gets taken out of the air really quick by Gensay's target firing. Reaver in the back stays alive, miraculously stays alive. Raid's gonna have to pull back to the bottom side now in order to prevent a disaster from happening. Reaver on the scene, shoots on those SCVs, kills 20. The rest is running away, but 20 kills, that's a pretty big shot there for a Reaver. And the Raid's still in the air. Raid's gonna take down that shuttle. Zealots are still running back and forth. That's a pretty big hit. He kills another 12 with the last second unload. As the shuttles were killing the shuttle, as the Raids were killing the shuttle, he unloads it, gets another 12. So 34 SCVs left alive there for Gensay. He's in pretty bad waters right now. Another drop there coming over the top side. Another drop coming over the top side. What's inside those shuttles? Starts unloading. Templar's on the scene. Double Templar starts storming. Gets no SCV kills. A really good dodge there, but there's a third Templar in the mix, waiting for his chance to storm. Gets another 8. Kills another 8. So the storms coming out there from not RJB TV are pretty hot. Pretty good drops so far. And Gensay still has some Zealots running about in his base, wrecking his face, causing trouble. Scans not RJB TV's base and sees the front. Triple Robo there in the front, 1 in the back, so it's 4 Robo production. It's got triple Star Gate for pretty consistent Corsair production. That's a lot of Corsair, so he's going to try to take those Raids right out of the air with the Corsair mass attack to support the shuttles. He's got 8 Corsairs at the moment, 4 shuttles. Gonna finish loading them up with these more units that are spawning. Upgrades currently are on 1 attack, getting level 1 air attack and level 1 air armor, and getting observer speed as well. I'm gonna wait for the observers to finish before sending this drop in, because inside the base, the observers might not really... he needs observers, because there's a chance these raids have cloak. So he needs observers to detect the raids and kill them with the Corsairs. Yeah, he's got a lot of Stargates already, got 5 of them in total. And now back on 37 SCPs, finished his 3rd command center, so gonna recover a little bit faster than before, but at this point he cannot afford to lose any of his units, and it looks like not RJB TV is preparing a big doom drop to end it all with 1 more drop. Corsairs in the air, 10 of them in total. This is a big Corsair army. That's gonna take care of those raids really, really easily. Observers are moving into position. They're in the front, maybe going to this left side, maybe going to the front. Not sure where he's going to unload, but he's going to unload somewhere. His goal, I think, is ultimately to kill the raids and just kill whatever he can find in Gensay's base, because at this point, losing anything for Gensay is pretty bad news. RJB, not RJB TV, is ramping up the APM. He's going all out now. It's time to play 100% serious. Gensay is going to have to protect himself really well. Is he going to be able to, though? That's the big question. The Raids are dancing back and forth. He's got them all stacked up perfectly, which is actually pretty dangerous because the Corsairs there to support. Shuttles coming in, Corsairs there on the scene as well. It snipes 1 shuttle, shuttles turn around, the micro back and forth. Raids cannot really do much at all. Reavers and Zealots unloading, Templars on the scene as well. Corsairs hunting down the Raids. Raids are trying to run away, but they can't really do it all that well. Storms everywhere, but kills the tanks, kills the Marines. I'm gonna go for the command center with the Reavers, and he's just killing anything he can. Not specifically target firing on anything, but just killing whatever he can. And yeah, RJB TV is Korean, being the fake one, not the real one. The fake RJB TV is Korean, it turns out. And that was a pretty good drop. Killed, I think, about I'd say about 8 or 9 SCVs. But the problem is the Corsairs are still inside the base, running about, hunting for those Raids. And another drop is being prepared there back at home. Shuttle still hanging in the air. Another drop already on the way. Not RJB TV is just going to keep on hammering. He's building a pretty big bank, but at this point, a big bank doesn't matter. All he's got to do is just keep hitting Gensay and prevent Gensay from growing bigger and richer and recovering to a steady economy and a big army. Shuttles coming in over the left side. Corsairs getting taken down, but more Corsairs coming there in from the right side. All the Raids are dead and gone. Starts storming. Hits a lot of SCVs. It's a double storm, not a triple one, but a double storm does the trick. Kills about 20 more SCVs. Gensay is low on money. And he's calling GG. He's calling GG because not RJB TV turned out to be just a little bit too much to handle for Gensay, who wasn't expecting an opponent of this level. They're speaking more things in Korean, not sure what they're saying, but they're having a discussion about something. And I think that not RJB TV revealed his identity to him. Maybe not, he's just saying something, not sure what he's saying at all. He's writing a lot of stuff, he's got a lot of things to say. He's having his own little TED Talk with Gensay. Gensay just says re and says GG. And RJB TV, who is not RJB TV, it's the not RJB TV, wins the game in about 15 minutes. And sadly, Gensay wasn't able to put up much of a fight, but at least he tried. So that's it for this video. I'm gonna keep this one video short and immediately start casting another one as a separate video. So it's gonna be a double upload today. I think a double upload. Maybe I'm gonna save the other one for tomorrow, but we'll see. You'll see what I'm gonna do. So see you soon. I'm gonna get into the next cast.